earlier this season, we saw the Draymond Green and Jordan Poole incident. You know, that practice scuffle, Draymond punching Poole. Were you surprised by that? And what is Draymond like in practice?
I was surprised by it. I know Draymond, like, he probably gets the worst rap, but, like, I think it's just because of the passion, like, that he cares about the game for. Like, it's more than just the game. He cares about if his teammates are as passionate as him. Like, you don't have to play with that energy, or you don't have to, like, yell and scream like he does and bring that intensity, but he wants to make sure, like, you're on the same page as him so far as the passion and level of play. Like, do you care about it as much as I do? And, like, once he gets this, like, maybe senses that feeling of you're going to not going against him in a way, but, like, you don't care as much, or you're kind of like not playing up to your potential, he's gonna, like, almost instantly get on you about it. And of course, the way he probably goes about it's not the best, but I think you get the point faster when somebody, like, yells and screams or get in your chest or lets you know, hey, like, pick it up, like, stop BSing, like, let's do it, like, we out here trying to win or get better. Um, so I think he just gets a bad rap for probably how he does it, but, like, I mean, you can't really take that away from him. That's who he is. The energy he plays with, the intensity that he brings to the game, the effort that he gives. That's it's every night. And I think that's just the passion that he has for the game. I think that's kind of the misinterpretation for people because of how he does it and how he, displays or expresses it. But it's all for, I think it's for him, it works. And I think if you disagree with it, then that's just on you. That's who he is. And if you know that as a person, you should be able to, as a player or a teammate, respect it and, like, ultimately give that effort when you're playing with him because you know what he kind of requires of you. Not as you're doing what he says, but I mean, everybody should play at a level of 100% each and every night, or give passion to the game because I feel like that's what it deserves. My biggest thing was stuff like that happens all the time, like all around the NBA, and just how it got out. It's just how the media did it. It was just, it just was a lot. That's probably my biggest thing, how it got out, and just it just was all over the media everywhere from, Shade Room or World Star. Like, everybody was just posting it, like, making a big deal. And those type of things happen in all of the organizations. You just don't see it. So yeah, it was tough to see because it was just like, oh, now it's like the world is really trying to give him this image, or feel like, it's just two sides to the story. So
There were a lot of vets on that team as well. So who was that
yeah,
vet guy who was kind of sitting there on the bench with you a lot, breaking it down for you, helping you outside of basketball?
Sean, Andre, and David West, they just were always in my ear. Like, good play, bad play, didn't play. Like, they were always in my ear, just breaking down the game and making sure I was paying attention and looking at and reading plays and defenses and telling me all the insight that they had and what they've been through. They just always were in my ear, which helped me understand and really pay attention and learn the details of the game. Like, because it's so many details that you got to pay attention to, and you always just want to be one step ahead of your opponent, no matter what it is. And just my IQ grew that year. It was like constant. I was constantly learning, and then I was getting to play. I was getting to sit and watch. I was getting to watch guys work out after practice. I was getting to just see things that I can add to my own regimen, my own routine outside of games and practices, and just it was great, man. It was a lot. It was a great experience because I was able to learn. I think that's a big thing for, like, young kids, is being able to learn from the best right away. Like, I can take that and say from here on out, like, I've learned so much from them. Like, so, and that's the biggest thing for me because, I mean, at 20, 21 years old, you're able to learn from the best of the best in the game and to, like, develop and grow. I couldn't beat it. And it's always going to be with me to this day because I learned so much my first 2 years in the league at 20, 21 years old. And nobody can take that from me.